All right, good morning, folks. Today is, get my trailer up here in the road like a goober. Yeah, goober. Today's Monday. We got ourselves a brand new hire again, which this guy was supposed to start working. He was already planned to work, but he had to work his job that he was working before he come work here. So we got him today. He's getting started, and we're going to run down the road here. The guy's been waiting on us to do a little job for him for a while, and we're going to run down the road here and knock on it. It's adding a little bit of rock. The man's got some storage buildings, a storage lot, and we're just going to go down here. We're going to do some little bit of grading. I got the 700. I dropped it off. My cousin, we worked on his yard. We worked on his yard over the weekend, and we took the 700, pulled the 700 off of Hash Ridge and took it back to Salt Rock. Took it back up in the holler where I'm from, up on the farm. Not on the farm, but up the same holler that the farm's on. Took it up there, got his yard and stuff done. I got it pretty close, and brought it back last night. And I dropped it off down here at the storage facility. Come up here this morning. I grabbed the skid steer. Of course, the new one. The old one, I left it at my cousin's. So he's finishing up his yard work with it, but we got it fixed finally. We got the new pins and bushings welded in it. We got, let's see, doing pretty good. I think Miss Kay is going to take everything back up to the bank again for the new shop, so hopefully they'll get started on it. New guy seems pretty eager to learn, so we're hopeful for that. The last one we hired, I guess he moved on to bigger, better things. It happens all the time, no big deal. Man, look at them Easter lilies. Spring's on its way, folks. Spring is on its way. Looks like we're going to have some cold, snappy weather this weekend. I think it's Friday. I think we're supposed to get a little bit of snow. And my idea behind that is I figure the red bud trees, I figure the red buds will bud this week. And that's going to excite the red bud squall, which is a mini winter. We usually get a day or two. Squalls, sometimes they'll last a day, sometimes they'll last a week. It just varies. I get this guy with the roller here to stay up with me. We'll be all right. Maybe if he gets down here on flat ground, he'll feel better. So, all right, stay tuned, folks. When Stone's brought her dump truck back, oh golly, hot. Forget just how good that heat is. So Stone's brought her dump truck back. They got done with it. The air locker still ain't working. They said that they couldn't. It wasn't a simple fix, which I didn't think it would be. It never is. I don't know how many times I've worked on this stinking air locker, but it's a bear. Stone's truck in there. It's a daggone bear, so I'm gonna have to take it down to Hicks again, down at Transpec, have them guys fix it. Ain't no penny too big of a deal, really, as far as taking it down there and getting it fixed. It's just money. It's just money. New guy is in my service truck. He's behind me. We've got, of course, the backhoe on us. I'm gonna take it down there. Got 3 buddies. It's got minis, and all 3 of them are busy. So, supposed to take the backhoe back anyway Monday, yesterday. So I just make a run of it. We'll use it faster. On the base. Hello, John Davis. Driving school bus. We'll run this roller back up with this thing. It'll be a lot faster than driving it. Probably a lot more culture friendly too. So, it rained a little bit yesterday. I mean, it's pretty muddy. We could probably go up there Hash Ridge and work on that pad. And if we could work on the pad, we just shove the mud off of it when we got done. Just make sure you roll it all in every night. We can just shove the mud off of it and go back to work. So, saying that, we'll probably move our way back up that way. I've got one more little job that I'd like to do, and now that I've got my dump truck and trailer back, we might go ahead and go do it. That involves moving the excavator. And I could use this truck and trailer today to move the 700. I don't particularly, like to move the 700 with this truck and trailer because it is very overweight, but no farther than what I'm going, I'm not afraid of it. So I'll probably go ahead and do that today too. So I needed the dump truck down here today anyway. Going down 10 right now. Dump truck seems to be running just fine. I mean, probably need to change fuel filters and stuff, and that might be some of the problem. Fuel filter. It's either a fuel filter problem or a lift pump problem. I think it's one of the two. I don't think it's the turbo. I think it's a fuel pump or lift pump or a fuel filter. I think it's just they just don't run right. The guys at Stone said it run just fine, but I think they were just trying to make me feel better or something. I don't know. You guys have a safe and wonderful morning, and let's get this show on the road here while I'm back. Folks, let's take this dozer up here back on the Hash Ridge. Got old Maloney Cody. He is behind me in my service truck, following me up. I look a lot heavier. It looks a lot worse than what it really is. I mean, the truck actually pulls it good. I'm not going very far. Run this thing up there and drop it back off, and then we'll come back, get the roller, and take it back up there and drop it off. And then all that's left is the skid steer trailer and the skid steer, and I can always come get it tomorrow if I have to. I'll probably run back down this afternoon and get it after we get done. Maloney Cody, he ain't never he's never pulled anything yet, so hold tight. Well, this is what we've been doing for the last day. Yesterday and today. Added all this gravel in here, and I didn't take any before videos because I really just didn't think it was going to be anything major, but man, after I got it in there and stuff, man, I was like, dang, I should have took some pictures of before and after. Got Baloney Cody down there. Need to roll a few of these tracks out. Hey, Cody. You might take that roller and see where I made them real deep gouges in there. See where I made them real deep gouges? Take that roller and just roll back over them with the vibrator on, and it'll mash them back flat. just wherever just like them big deep gouge marks,
Okay.
just roll over them. The rest of them's okay. Then we can load that up. And what we did here, now don't make fun of my concrete work. We'll finish that with a flat-headed shovel. Plumb that end of them drains. Done a little bit of touching up here and there. And V'd out this side, V'd out this side, V'd this out, and then trapped it into that. And tied it into these drains. Simple job. Turned into a major pain. But we got it. And I put some gravel out front and stuff. These storage buildings are located on East Pea Ridge. A couple blocks, intersection there at Farmville. I think he said any of the yellow lots. They got yellow lots on there, so he's probably got. He's about halfway filled up, I think. I think he's pretty reasonable priced. Anybody looking for a storage unit in Barbersville area? That's just one of them prefab plastic ones. It's got a metal lid on it. You just encase it with concrete. Man, they're supposed to be stout, so should take care of the water problems. Got Cody rolling everything back in. We just kind of knocked it down and graded it out. I cut it down and put about 6 inches of twos in there and about 3-4 inches of crusher run on top of it. And the only thing we basically did is just give them more parking and then get more of them RVs and boats and stuff there. I mean, he said that right there filled up fast. He was anticipating some more parking. Put some positive drainage in it over here, just to V-ditched it out. Just roughed it in. He said he wasn't really worried about seed or anything. He said the grass comes back over here real quick. Yes. He's the boss. Feed all this out, just a quick little V-ditch, nothing spectacular. Of course, 700 is kind of a pain when you get it in jacking around in these little small spots. But I got it all cut down. Everything's draining good. Nothing major. That way you ain't got a big old hump. Like over behind them things over there, I couldn't get any dirt in behind it because the boat motor and everything's sticking out. It's too hard. That's all we did today. Really, yesterday today. He's gonna finish rolling that bag in, get that tightened back up where we can spin around with the trailers. Broke up a base a little bit. I'm ready to haul that 700 out of here. That thing's heavy. I got going up through the city of Barbersville. I should have angled that blade a little bit. Mercy sakes, 12 feet wide, 12 and a half feet wide. She looks pretty good. I'll give it a passing grade. Good enough for the girls I go with. Get back tomorrow and do a little bit of other stuff.